Strike is one. Motion to compel. Invisible evidence. Time for a light show. Witness the power of Gugwa. And step. Your grand finale. Boom boom. Time for your arraignment. The fuse is lit. Observe. Motion to compel. No, my sword. Rain cutter. And step. Strike is one. Boom boom. Invisible evidence. Time for a light show. Let me read you a book. And step. Your grand finale. Incinerate. Breath of the flame. Born of ice and frost. Sharing my knowledge. Everyone hold hands.
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up! Everybody stick! Access denied.
One with nature. Clouds high. The bird. The wind knows me.
Time to go for it.
We're waiting. Make yourselves at home. For Rex Lapis. I'm going in. Hey. I'm getting
Into the wind.
I'm born of...
Now you're testing my patience.
Let's
Get down to business.
Unleash. Strike is one. Motion to compel. Breath of the flame.
To the fairy.
And step. Incinerate. No, my sword. Let me weave you a... Your grand finale. Invisible evidence. The fuse is lit. A mystic reprise. And step. Boom boom. Witness the power of Gugwa. And step. Break aloud. Incinerate. Breath of the flame. Boom boom. I no longer hold back. And step. Your grand finale. Motion to compel. Invisible up. Time for a light show. And step. Incinerate. Fire hazard. We're way behind schedule. The Temple of Wisdom. All hail. No touching. Teamwork is dreamwork. Everyone hold hands.
One with wind and cloud. Wind strider.
Sharing my knowledge. I'm going in. Rolling. Let me Strike is one. Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment. Time for a light show. Observe. Incinerate.
How's this?
Rain cutter. Strike a leg. Boom boom. Breath of the flame.
Very high.
Here comes the fireworks! Observe! Incinerate! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the path. Observe! Strike is one! Invisible evidence! Fire hazard! And step. Rain cutter. Observe. Your ground's been out. Motion to compel. Breath of the flame. Time for a light show. Observe. Incinerate. Rain outline. Make yourselves at home. This is long overdue. Born of ice. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, wind strider.
Access denied. Share my knowledge. This might hurt Rex Lapis. No, my sword.
Dang!
Unleash. Strike is one. Motion to compel. Invisible evidence. The fuse is lit.
There's more!
The secret freeze. Incinerate. Witness the power. And step. Your grand finale. I can no longer hold back. Let me read. Unleash. Break a leg. Set motion to compel. Time for your arraignment.
Cheap tricks.
Observe. Boom boom. No, my sword. Witness the power. Unleash. Strike is one. Invisible evidence. Time for a light show. Here comes the fireworks. Unleash. Rain outlines your fate. Observe. Break a leg. Time for your arraignment. The fuse is lit. And step. Witness the power of the wild. And step. Your grand finale to incinerate. Breath of the flame. Time for a light show. And step. Motion to compel. Let me read you a verse. everything.
Clouds high. The birds call. Shit!
Next on the agenda. Look at her! Sharing my knowledge! Blaze over. Born of Isis. Teamwork is dreamwork! Everyone hold hands! Observe! Strike is one! Incinerate! Time for your arraignment! The fuse is lit!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter, know my sword.
Observe! Break a leg! Motion to compel! Wreck of the flame! Unleash!
Let me weave you a verse.
Time for a light show!
Body and mind.
Unleash! Strike is one! Incinerate! Time for your reign! Fuse is lit!
Know my sword. Rain cutter.
Observe! Break a leg! Motion to compel! And step!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Strike is one! Boom boom! Invisible evidence! Time for a light show! Unleash! Motion to compel!
Let me weave you a verse. Time to act.
Break a leg! Boom boom! Time for your reign! The fuse is lit!
Witness the power.
Your grand finale! Wrap up with flame! Time for a light show!
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Unleash! Strike is one! Invisible evidence! Fire hazard!
Witness the power of good. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you.
Observe! Your grand finale! Incinerate! Time for your arraignment! The fuse is lit!
Witness the power.
Unleash. Strike is one. Motion to compel. Inadmissible. Born of
You are not welcome here.
Make yourselves at home. Row.
Let's light it up! Then teamwork is
Access denied.
Now you're testing my patience.
Coming with some target practice.
Spread your wings and raise a storm!
Be a good audience. Sharing my knowledge. Blaze over. No touching.
Where do you think you're going?
Going in. I see everything.
Fallen leaves, adorn my nights, one with nature.
Access denied.
But we'll meet again.
The eternal oasis at long last. Not done yet.
Make yourselves at home. Committed.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is...
No touching.
Time to act.
Let's get down to
Ring
business.
cutter.
And step. Your grand finale. Motion to compel. Breath of the flame.
Light blade!
A festive reprise. Boom!
Body and mouth. Rain outlines your...
Light blade!
Unleash. Break a leg. Incinerate. Time for your arraignment. Fire hazard.
To the fairy.
And step. Motion to compel.
No, my sword. Ring cutter.
Observe. Your grand finale. Boom boom. Breath of the flame. Incinerate.
Let me leave you alone.
And step. Break a leg. Motion to compel. Invisible evidence. Fuse is lit. Observe. Boom boom.
Rain outlines your fate. Ring cutter.
Fire hazard. The Temple of Wisdom. This is long overdue.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Clouds high, the birds call, wind strider.
Sharing my knowledge. This way, turtle.
I'm going in.
All hail. Didn't see that coming. Access denied.